Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, I just finished rewatching Spider-Man 3 on Peacock because that's kind of the only thing I can watch on. Watch Spider-Man on because one, I forgot how to work my DVD player. Two, I just got that just to watch. And well, not just to watch that, but to do other stuff. To watch other stuff. But anyways, let me turn this on. Okay. Now, oh man, the third Spider-Man movie. What do I say that hasn't already been said? Oh boy. Well, it is definitely one of a kind. One of a kind. Oh man. I was 11 when this movie came out, and yeah, I still have a fondness of this memory, even though with the whole like emo Peter Parker thingy, that was memed. There's so many memes of that. I cannot lie. Oh man, there's just so many memes. Oh man, I just hope that the next trilogy of Spider-Man does not show that. Like, what do we say? What do we do? Oh man. Look, I love it. Is it bad? Yes, it is horrible. But horrible in a good way. Like, for example, just the whole montage of Peter Parker just showing off, doing whatever he wants to do, and just doing that little dance and just being a douche, a dick to pretty much everyone around him. Like, you got nuts? I have nuts. I can make some. Yeah, go make some. Like, what the hell was that? Oh man. It is definitely Spider-Man 3 is one of a kind. It's the X-Men Last Stand equivalent to Spider-Man. Like, yeah, I understand not every third installment was great back then. Look at X-Men 3 Last Stand. Blade, Trinity. Trinity. What was another third installment? I think that's about it for that era, for like those those for that decade's Spider-Man or like superhero movies. I mean, we had Hellboy come out around that same time, Ghost Rider, Fantastic Four 2, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Dark Knight was about to be coming at us within a year at that time. And that was the last Spider-Man movie till Andrew Garfield picked it up 5 years, or I think relatively 5 years later, because 2012, this movie came out around like 06, 07. I think 07 mostly. Yeah, sounds about right, because there was a lot of problems. I believe, if my memory serves me correct, it was supposed to be slated for 06, but it kept getting pushed back because the studio wanted this, the studio wanted that, and Sam Raimi was like, really? Really, Sony? Really? You're just gonna dick me around? But okay. You got my balls in the hole. Or you got my balls in your hand. I'm gonna do it what you want, because I kinda need the money. I kinda wanna just get this done and over with. Fine. Do it. Just go. But we got a trilogy. The first actual trilogy that wasn't made for TV or Japanese, which I do love the Japanese Spider-Man, don't get me wrong. But the made-for-TV Spider-Man movies were questionable. Very, very questionable. But anyways, say what you will about this movie, but let's not forget, this is the first actual Spider-Man movie. This whole trilogy is the first trilogy that made the previous Spider-Man movies that came after this movie have to fundamentally change how we look at Spider-Man and what ways we tell Spider-Man stories. And say what you will, Tobey Maguire will always be Spider-Man. But when it comes down to who is the definitive Spider-Man, it's kind of tricky, because it's a notice that it's like saying who is the definitive Batman / Bruce Wayne. We've had multiple Peter Parkers, right? But is one of them considered to be the actual definitive Spider-Man / Peter Parker? Because, look, for example, it's like it's like the Batman or or Superman. You know, you have one person playing two different worlds. You have one being who's Batman, right, or Superman, and the other is the human side, the humanity in all of us. And yes, he was a good Peter Parker. Yes, he was an interesting Spider-Man. But when you put those two to film, who's the one that comes to mind to any of us? And honestly, looking at the next Spider-Man movies, we will see that the actual definitive Spider-Man, Peter Parker person, is Tom Holland. But that's for Tuesday's video, because tomorrow, if I can figure out how to work my DVD player, is going to be on Spider-Man, on The Amazing Spider-Man. So that is that. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.